And this one is a competitive party game where players are racing to be the first to collect 4 different colored treasures. And the way this game works is that the main deck's going to be evenly distributed amongst all the players, and then players are going to be taking turns where they can do a few different things on their turn. Of course, you're always drawn up to your hand limit, but with those cards you can do a number of things. The first is to put any amount of them into the center of the table, and anytime that you do this, you always do have to put them face down. And the only cards you can put out there are the treasure cards, the empty chests, and also the trap cards. The other cards you're going to be using for various actions in order to take cards from that central area in order to put into your treasure zone. And this doesn't mean that those cards are treasure, it just means that you've taken them into your own personal supply and you need to use another action card in order to flip that card right side up and actually see what it is. If it's a trap card, you're going to have to resolve those effects, but if it's a treasure card, you're going to want to try and protect that because the other players could play actions to steal treasure from you or raid your cards, and there are other cards that you can play in order to protect them. Of course, anytime that there's hidden cards and partial information, there's also the opportunity to bluff. So if you do put trap cards out in the middle of the table, you could potentially take a trap card into your treasure zone intentionally and make the other players think that that might be a treasure card that they might want to steal from you. And then when they do, they have to deal with those consequences. But the game continues like this until a player collects 4 different types of treasure cards, and then that player wins the game. And if you want to check this one out, I will have it linked in the description down below.